Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would show you what I've been up to around the house for the last couple of months. I think I showed a video, I know I did, I don't know when, I want to say like 6 months ago. I did a video that was the lounge and the hallway tour, and it was like an empty tour. Hallway is done, lounge is almost done, but I thought I would show it to you now because once I'm tired. Once it's like done, well, I don't know. Let's talk about it. It's close enough. And then you'll see the next like piece of completion in Vlogmas. So there you go. Or a Christmas house tour, whenever it'll be. But let's go take a look. Okay, so this is the hallway that leads to our bedroom. This is the finished hallway. So things that we've added. This is a vintage runner. And then these are the mug shots that I talked about wanting. These are all custom made. They're 18 by 24. David Bowie, Grace Slick, Iggy Pop, Janis Joplin, and Willie Nelson. So these are all custom made, but the thing that I had said, the woman who did it, I'll tag her, her name's Maddie. She lives in Austin, she's fantastic. But what I had told her to do is I wanted everybody to be doing something defiant, but I wanted everybody to have actually been arrested. So she found the placards. This was actually like when all that stuff, but obviously like that's not Janice's mugshot. You know what I mean? But like, look at the detail. So sick. Sorry the backlighting. It's just the room behind me gets a ton of light. And then Grace is pretty famous for that kind of vibe. If you don't know who Grace Slick is, she is the lead singer for Jefferson Airplane. And then something that was important to us is that we had like older Bowie, like Lazarus era. There were some really great photos of him taken, like portraits taken, kind of towards the end. And this was like pretty much one of them. And we just really love this because like he had like lived the life, you know, that was kind of our thought. So yeah, so those are the mug shots. And this is the hallway. This is the rug. It's a vintage runner. I don't know the dimensions off the top of my head, but my friend Nikki says it's like John Varvatos vibes. I love it because I just feel like it's very appropriate with that. And I love the size. I love that it doesn't go down the whole way. I love the aesthetic of it. It's perfect. So then if you turn, here's the lounge. So this room has taken me almost a year to do. It's not fully done. There's really 2.5 key things that need to be changed. I'm gonna talk through the things I'm changing first and then we'll get into details. That chandelier has to get raised. Jeremy's in the background playing with the puppies. This chandelier is leaving it's coming down in 2 weeks and then we're replacing it. But like the tree is coming in at the same time, so I don't really know how that's gonna go. But that's gotta go. We have a new chandelier coming in that is more in line with the one that's in the bar. So with any luck, it'll work great. But yeah. And then the last thing that's still, we're still in need of is the piece of art that's gonna go here. The thing I've said, so Francis is who did Johnny, we call him Johnny Bird. That's a 5 foot tall painting. So I told Francis a couple years back, I wanted that iconic photo of Johnny Cash and the bird on stage. I wanted that, but I wanted it the size of a door. And he delivered. And I love that painting so much. So I'm gonna have him, he already knows this, we're having him do a different, like same size, 5 feet, but completely different piece. And we want full color, maybe glitter. And what I said was I either want Freddie Mercury not on stage or I want Elton in full Queen Bitch vibe. So I think it'll wind up being Elton, but we'll see. I'm cool with either one, but I just feel like the counterbalance of those two, especially for ones, I really think it'll be Elton, just because I feel like that counterbalance will be so perfect. But But yeah, so those are the 1, 2, 3 are the 3 things I don't have done yet, but everything else pretty much done. This is the room that this is the room that we refer to as the lounge. It's kind of like the conversation space, chill space. We have full record player and like sound system and everything. So it's like an adult friendly room. It's not a very kid friendly room, but clearly the puppies are welcome because they're our babies. So let's talk through everything because it's been a labor of love and a ton of patience. So this rug is vintage. It's from the 80s. It was perfect condition, never used. My rug dealer is, let me move my finger. She had bought out some guy's collection. Like he did this and he retired. So she bought the collection. And this was one of them. And when she rolled this out, I was like, this is the rug of my dreams. This was the exact rug I wanted. I just didn't know it actually existed. But the color palette was like dead on. You can see I wanted purple, I wanted pink, I wanted blue, I wanted green. I wanted a lot of color and I wanted them to be this tone because I feel like in this room with this kind of space, you need something that can really like, set the bar. And I literally built the room off of this rug. So this was the very first thing that we bought. So this is vintage. I'm gonna go left to right. This is new. You can tell a dog's been on this. This is from Wayfair. This was not expensive. I think this also has like a weight limit of like 400 pounds or something. But it's exactly what I wanted for the moment because I don't know if you've had to buy furniture lately. Everything is behind. And I just needed to get seating in here. So I got this and I figured like if we wind up changing it out for something later, this will get rehomed somewhere else in the house. So it's not a waste, but yeah. So that's that. It was like under $1,000 and it came in like quick. I don't even know. This is the newest addition. This is a vintage trunk I just got from Round Top last week. I love it. I wanted something that had a pretty flat surface so you could put your drinks on it. But it's got the iron, it's got the wood. It's cool. It took me like an hour and a half to clean it, but I'm really happy with it. Sorry for the lighting. I can't deal with that. You know what I mean? This is also vintage. This was a Facebook Marketplace find. Very happy, especially with the grommets. I love. And then I love how dead on this matches the rug. It's like perfect. So I kind of I wanted this with these because I wanted that kind of contrast of masculinity and femininity in that title quarter. This table here is also vintage. It's old world Italian and it's a Capiz table. So what we have here, I don't know what that is. This is a vintage find, just like a old brass pocket change, little platter of sorts. These are coasters. They're records. So you open them. They each have 2 coasters in them. Pop it out. And you put your drink on it. So eventually, when the bar is done, you could go from the bar into here, listen to music, hang out, whatever. But yeah, so these were an Etsy find. I think this came from Etsy too. This came from Facebook Marketplace. It's beautiful. That copper vase is a vintage find from France that came off of Etsy. This chair, actually it's funny. Oh, that's crooked. This chair and this chair from the same Facebook Marketplace guy. And that worked out great. This has less detail on it, and I haven't done anything to it, so I just threw a blanket from like Home Goods or whatever on it. And then I've got Bill Murray and Patrick Stewart. These are pillows from some local shop in Austin, like on South Congress, we got years ago, and love them. Okay, these 2 chairs are the exact same chair, but they came from some like random store, Jennifer Taylor Home, something like that. But they work perfect. They were exactly, I like a tufted, I like a Chesterfield. That is exactly, I am so tired. That is exactly what I wanted in this space. I wanted something tufted, kind of heavier. I wanted you to be able to like sink in and be comfortable in here for a while. So these were totally like, I'm very happy with them. And I don't think they were all that expensive, especially if you're in the market for Chesterfield. This trunk came from Pottery Barn. It's new. It's kind of expensive for what it is, but I love it. Like, it's the color balance with everything, I think, is spot on. The mixed metals, the kind of, the weathering. So it's not too cool. It's not too shiny. Like, it's perfect. Yeah, very happy with that. And then if you kind of go up, this is I think one of the first things that we decided to do when we bought the house was to put in a sound system. This room when we bought it was much more formal like the previous owners, and we needed to add some levity to it and a lot more personality. So we decided to go this route, and I'm really happy that we did. So Jeremy could tell you specific like model types and everything. I'm just more like, it sounds fantastic, and the color balance, the aesthetic, everything's what I wanted. So I really wanted symmetry, so it felt weighted well. I also wanted this to be the showstopper. It was really important to me that nothing overcrowded this painting, and they did a great job. So we have a bunch of Macintosh. We have, our record player is Shinola. They don't make it anymore, which is honestly, it's a bummer because it's a really nice one and it's American. We have, yeah, if you want, details, let me know and I'll have him talk about it later. But it was like crazy delayed. I think it was supposed to come in December, and it wound up coming at the end of March. So it's been here now for a while. We've definitely used it. We're really happy with it. But yeah, that's it. And then I love my little like rose gold copper vibes. I'm a big copper fan. So anytime I can add that kind of vibe, just tiny amounts, I take it, because it's threaded. It will eventually be threaded throughout the entire house. And so it's a nice little way to like weave everything in and have some harmony, even in those like little spots, so nothing feels like forgotten. So yeah, so that's that. And then when you turn, there's plenty of seating. There's plenty of like drink spaces. All the records are lined up here. And then, yeah, you can see where the art's gonna go. I think there's a few, and then, obviously you go up, and I'm gonna that'll get changed out here shortly. But I'm excited to film this because I really wanted to have it documented before I go and move everything for Christmas. But I was thinking about this video, and I was thinking about filming it today, and I was like, it'd be so cool to have it up, because this has been such a like back of my mind labor of love. Like, I've always been kind of thinking as I've been going, like, I'm really in the market for whatever. And as it's kind of come together, it's nice to see it and see how far I've come with this one room within the year. You get if you're doing a house, it's like really frustrating because you want to make more progress than you are, or things come up or whatever. But I felt like it would be really great to at least document the progress that I have made through tooth and nail. And then I really truly can't tell you enough how much I love these. She just finished a piece for us in our living room. I'll show you that in the next video, because I've got painter's tape up still. But yeah, she just finished it. We have to finish mounting it. That's how fresh it is. But yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all very, very soon.